see that. All right, so I am joined here by, of course, Tom, the gremlin that has decided to join Fang's garage. He's ready to start working on some projects and start messing with some stuff. I did, fortunately, cut this thing, so now a little bit easier to mess with, and maybe I can get it somewhat finished tonight. Let me go ahead and put the camera down for a moment. Put Tom over here down for a moment. He is quite the handful here in Fang's garage, but maybe he will be of some help tonight. Who knows? We'll find out live. Of course, I have to grab his new best friend. Oh, oop, fallen. Let's see. Probably should have located the camera mount before starting this, but oh well. This one's here. He wants nothing to do with his new roommate. That is not up to him. Tom here does pay rent, so he's just going to have to deal with it. Get along. Get along, you two. Got this top piece here. Find the camera mount, and then, oh, there it is. The old face hugger. Go ahead and get this mounted up, and I'll show you guys what I did off camera. What's up, Gary Sharp? How you doing, buddy? I did get your thing on Facebook, Gary, so I'll be getting your info later on this week to ship out your prizes.
Hiring app with Base 44.
That's not one of the prizes.
Hiring is chaotic.
Let me
resumes, conversation, disconnected
get this
systems.
commercial skipped.
Today I can find.
Grab Courtney, and we'll get to it. Come on, Court. Let me turn on my monitor also. Courtney's here. She just got her hair done at Fantastic Sam's. And apparently she said they did a good job. I couldn't tell. I said it looks exactly the same. She said they did a blowout. Not sure what that is. Oh. The gremlin seems to have dropped his ciggy yesterday. Go ahead and throw that back in there. Good enough. Well, I guess it makes no sense to not show you before I start doing stuff, since I already did some stuff. So, oh, crap. Hold on. Gotta get my monitor fixed real quick. I'm trying to get my ducks all in a row, guys. Sorry. My gremlins all in a row. There we go. Okay. If there's any audio issues or anything, let me know, guys. So basically what I did earlier today, trying to do a little bit of work while there's still some sunlight out so I don't disturb my neighbors too much. Check this piece right here. Is the little, basically the seat pan, not really a seat pan, but it is the like under seat storage area. So I trimmed this front piece a little bit, trimmed these side pieces a little bit. I also cut this top piece off. When I tried to bend it last time with the torch, did not work. So I said, hey dude, let's stop wasting so much time and just cut our losses and move on. That's what I've done. Cut the piece off right here. And then I attempted to use the little 3-pound sledgehammer here, or 3-pound hammer, whatever it is, to flatten it out a little bit. It obviously had a big old bend on it, big old radius. Same thing on this. Just try to flatten it out a little bit. Use a grinder to clean up the surface. I'm probably going to be welding at some point today. That basically made it flush right here, and then made it so I could just attach this piece on like this. My only thought is I don't know. I guess I was kind of thinking about these little side tabs right here, about trying to utilize them. Let me get the camera over here so you guys can see what I'm talking about and see basically the progress so far. Do not smoke, kids. I don't care what any grandma may say. Of course, he was trying to give Gizmo here a cigarette earlier. I was not having it. So yeah, trim down the front part right here. These two holes, they're big enough to line up enough to work. Trim this piece down. Also, you can see this little gusset right here. I had to trim out this part right here just to make it easily, I could easily put it down here, and then just cut it level with this top tab that was already existing here with these threaded holes. It's actually got a bolt welded on there. So my thought was, let me use these two tabs, but then I thought, see, it's gonna look weird if it has just this, I don't know, if it kind of goes straight and then goes out and then curves around. Something that I am not too pleased about is this. Look at that. The frame is literally connected with this disgusting bracket. This thing is so clunky and junky, and look at that. Nice little welds on there, but that's literally what is connecting this rear hoop. So I'm not too pleased about that. I'm considering maybe cutting this off, and then maybe just putting a plate across there and welding it, and then maybe doing the same on the back side. I don't know. But I'd probably leave this in here. This is also welded and just connected. It's connecting this tube right here straight across here. So I am up in the air about this, but this bracket right here is kind of, I don't know, kind of sucks. I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know. Alan Poe 988 says don't do that. What do you suggest, Alan, about maybe doing something different with this bracket? This thing kind of sucks. Just redo it. Redo this whole hoop. I don't know. That seems intense. Also, when I got it, these two tubes aren't even lined up perfectly. One of them's a little bit off, which is semi-concerning. So, I don't know. I got that puppet, not sure how to display it. The correct way to display it is with a cigarette in his mouth, and with Gizmo here hiding underneath. This is the flasher gremlin, and he likes to be nude. Sand it all down, Alan Poe. I'm not sure if I want to. You mean completely take it off, or what do you mean by sand it down? Oh, fix the weak spots. I think it's just the whole thing looks disgusting to me. This whole tab. I'm not using any of the stock pieces, so I'm pretty much free to design it any way I want. But I think it's just the way it's designed. I'm just not too pleased. So it looks pretty gross to me. It's not something I definitely have to tackle quite yet. The main point of today's live is going to be to essentially get this piece probably welded on there. So I'll give you guys a rough estimate of what it'll look like from the side view. It's obviously kind of tilted down a little bit because nothing's holding it there the way it should. But that is the general idea for the shape. This is again just going to be the basically the plate right here is going to be the seat pan, or basically sitting flat along the seat pan, and this is all just going to be under seat storage area. So that's what I'm planning on making that into. His legs are too limp. Yeah, you know what? They sell stands for them. I unfortunately have not had a chance to look into it too much. I've been too busy trying to keep these two from fighting. They have been quarreling throughout the day. Gizmo here was very upset when his Chef Boyardee raviolis were missing. And the gremlin laughed and was covered in ravioli sauce all over his mouth. So it was a real pain to clean them all up. He was quite the troublemaker around here. So I'm going to basically, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably clamp this up. I'm going to probably put these bolts in here and try and clamp this up a little bit. And let me get you guys on this. I'll put you on the bench for now. Cut off that one piece and redo it. That is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm still up in the air. I might use that bracket or something because I haven't really finished designing this. I'm just kind of winging it as I go along. This is the first step, was to make this piece right here. But I don't know. I'm going to leave it, and I could always just, once I know the seat, obviously just take it off and cut that thing off or do what I'm going to do with it. But for what it is, for basically doing this project for free for a buddy, all the labor that I'm doing right now is for free. It was all just for my friend. So I have a 6-footer. I don't want to go insane with it. Otherwise, I'll just start making a frame or something. But I want it to be reasonably cool. So I'm going to see what, I don't know, whatever creative juices decide to start flowing here at Fang's Garage via possibly the grape rush Celsius that I'm sipping on right now. If you guys are following along and drinking along, I'm taking a swig, and it's only about, I think, 9:15ish, so not too shabby. Let me get this bolted up real quick so I get a good reference. It is nice now that it is all trimmed up. It just fell right into place. No fuss, no fight. I have to keep in mind as I'm designing this seat, basically, move this a little bit. There we go. I have to make it so that this seat can detach from this. And I don't know, just basically make it so that this can be taken off as well. I don't want to make this like, I want to make it like seem like it should go on there, obviously. So this is all bolted in. I'm going to get this pretty much squared away as best I can. Put it on this way. Piece is a little bit bowed out because of the dang hammering and all that jazz, so that was fun. But now, if it sits like this, this is basically where it'll be, and it looks a lot better than it did. So I think what is going to be next, I think, let's see. Yeah, because if I could run a little piece that just sticks out and just grabs onto these tabs and just uses it as a support. But my thought was I'm going to make a rear support back here anyways. This is going to be, I don't know, I guess just like a little under seat area. I might put an electronic back here, maybe the regulator rectifier or something like that. It seems like a good idea to put something back there. Or it could be an under seat storage area. Under the passenger seat.
This is Grammarly's AI
but that seems kind of complex to be making for this little chopper GY6 project.
Whether it's emails,
I think I'm going to
Grammarly helps you
just go over this with the wire wheel real quick.
And polish without juggling
bend this
multiple
back
tools
into shape.
and always in a way that sounds like you. Just click the AI chat and your writing space is ready with exactly what you need. From a blank page to a polished draft. Grammarly keeps everything flowing in one place. With less
I think
hassle
I'll
and
bust
more
out the
focus.
welder real quick
Grammarly's AI
and quickly
writing app
just
for clearer writing, faster results,
weld this
and
up,
less
do a little
stress.
stitch weld along here, pop, 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 drill a couple of holes, and then I'll be able to make a tab or something for back here, a little support. Some sort of bung or something to support it in the back.
Not available in our region.
Then I can basically, I could sit on this and ride it.
Sora 2
But
is now on
I
our
put
list.
the
The most
electronics and
advanced
stuff
AI
inside
video
here, so
model is
then I
now
can start
available
making a
in
little
every
battery
region.
holder
No
and stuff
invite
like
code
that,
needed. Get
and
incredible
figure all that out.
realism with
So,
fully integrated
next step
sound.
is going to be the grinder for a minute. Trying to use all
Build
the
your
power
own world
tools
with
as early as
multi-shot
possible,
stories and
guys.
character consistency
Not
for
being
any
too much of a
genre, all
disturbance.
based on your prompt. So go to Artlist
Just
and
crawl
start
through the
creating
garage real
without
quick,
limits.
guys, and we'll be. Well, thank you, Pimping Out. I appreciate you, buddy. Pimping Out. You're actually on the prize wheel, buddy. Now's as good of a time as ever to spin the prize wheel for you, buddy. Let's see. Got you on the list. I'm gonna throw this spin for you real quick, man. Check out this gas tank that I got. Here you go, buddy. You've been in the spin category for a while now. Let's see what you won via Fang's Garage. So you won the weird prize. Great. Unfortunately, the weird prize is already won. Pimping Out, I'm going to have to make a selection through the collection and see what kind of a weird prize I could pick out for you, buddy. You have won the weird prize via the Fang's Garage. It's after Christmas giveaway. So congrats, buddy. Unfortunately, I did not have another weird prize ready to go, so I'll have to pick one out. Your mama is, oh man, your mama is a welder. How about this? Your mama is a Harbor Freight flux core welder. Dang! Your mama is a Harbor Freight flux core welder, son. She's a flux core. Your mama's a flux core, dog. Weird prize for Pimping Out. You won Pimping Out. You were entered in the Fang's Garage 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And that's what you won. It was a weird prize. I'm going to have to pick one out. So I did not have one picked out. Hopefully I have a... What's going on here? Okay. I was like, there's no way I don't have a wire wheel. Got one of the most dangerous things in the garage, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. I don't know. You get one of these things sunk into your heel, and it's in there about a quarter of an inch, and you don't feel it until you step down on it, and you're like, oh, that's going through my callus in the heel. That's when you start to be scared of this tool. Let me read through some of your comments, guys. I realized on the last live I was not reading through the comments. I apologize about that, guys. Pimping Out says, it's all good, man. I'm overseas, so save the shipping, but I do think you know what, Pimping Out, buddy? Whenever you're not overseas, just let me know, and I'm going to send it. The deal for real said, bro went flux on me. I went full flux core. The deal for real. I said it. You heard it here first. That's my Yo Mama joke. Yo Mama is a Harbor Freight flux core welder. It's like the most offensive thing. My dad got me a flux core welder on Christmas. I think it's probably about maybe, I want to say 14 years ago. Got me the first welder I ever had. Harbor Freight flux core welder. I remember sitting out there on Christmas morning trying to weld together a robot sculpture, and I had no idea what penetration was. Take that comment whatever you will. No idea how to weld, and I remember sitting there Christmas morning for hours just watching the lights dim, like burp, burp. Not an auto darkening helmet, just flipping the hood, sitting out there like trying to make it stick, and I kind of got something to stand up for like a couple of minutes until it fell apart. But yeah, it was a very fun memory. Little Harbor Freight flux core welder. Yo, mama! All right, guys, plug your ears, turn down the volume. I'm gonna turn on the. I guess I should have left this unbolted on, because I gotta do this. I did hammer strike this quite a few times, so I don't want to take the risk of not cleaning it enough before welding it, because that would suck to get it all messed up when I'm welding it. So clean this off, clean it off with a little acetone. Hopefully I don't spill any on good old Tommy boy here. All right, guys, here comes the power tools. Plug your ears and hide your children. Put on your eye protection if you're following along. Okay. Let me go ahead and yeah, I could make that for the seat also. Sorry, having an internal conversation with the also having a conversation with the producers. They were saying that I could utilize these tabs for the seat mount, and I agree with them. That is a good idea. Let me go ahead and get some acetone real quick and clean this up. And then we will try and drag it into the garage amongst the creatures and critters, and we'll get some welding done real quick. I'll have to assemble my welder hood real quick. I'd like to try it. Of course, there's boxes everywhere. Why wouldn't there be boxes everywhere? start you guys up on the pole cam. Don't mind the dead animals that are supposed to be there. Alright, give me a second, guys. This is going to take some negotiations with the garage. It has been very upset with me since Christmas was upon us, and I had to make all the Santa Claus stuff. Sorry, let me fix the camera. It's all crooked. There we go. Yeah, I've been surrounded by Halloween motorcycle items and things like that. So, trying to get organized, guys. Turbo Man does have to go back into hiding until next Christmas. So, unfortunately, if you're planning on it being turbo time, it is not turbo time, but tomorrow night it is going to be time to partay. And by partay, I mean go to sleep early. I'm talking real early. I'm talking 1 a.m. on January 1st early. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. Everyone to bed at 1. Crazy. I am, of course, joined by my Uncle Steve, who has been hanging out in the garage lately, guys. He refuses to remove the... Check it out. He refuses to remove the night vision goggles, and he loves to sit on the welder, but things got to change, I think. Got these forks back here. These will be going on the that will be going on the shovel head. These Springer forks right here going to be going on the shovel head, and these Springer forks are going to be going on the CB750.
Save time creating content and generate a high-quality clone of your voice with 11
some
layers.
acetone.
Change
Sorry,
the way you
Steve,
record
you're gonna have
podcasts,
to
voiceovers,
move.
and branded content with the #1 AI-powered voice generating technology.
#1 AI
Stop searching for
voice-powered
the perfect
acetone
voice
bottle.
and stop wasting time.
This is going to be the
re-recording
next
take after
big
take.
project I'm working on. Is this
Try
drop-in
11
tank.
labs for free and start elevating your content
Once
today.
the scooter's done. So, just do a little bit more digging here to see if I can't get this welder out of here.
If Ma June had GoDaddy Arrow, she could create logos faster than a rifle lobotomy. Make her
Alright,
brain
guys.
blast off with
I guess
social
I should
media
have left the
posts.
camera over there. I'm covered in fog
Start
juice.
your digital wasteland journey at
Nos energy drink.
GoDaddy.com/Fallout.
Yeah, and those little things that I wrote down sure did last the test of time. Sorry, guys. Let me put you down here. Next to the old 1,000 Trails baseball cap. You guys members of 1,000 Trails? You guys camping enthusiasts? Again, I have to do a little negotiating with the garage because I have been not making things movable. So that's what's been holding me back this entire time. I was thinking something's holding me back this entire time. I couldn't figure out what it was. That's what it was. It's Springer forks. Okay. There we go. Just like a puzzle. A crazy dryer link covered puzzle. Oh, I really need to get a cover for this welder. Something I am genuinely concerned about is the dust and stuff in the air. I definitely want to get a cover for it. So that is gonna probably be next on my list of things to get. As far as Christmas list for 2020, I don't know, 7? I would guess. That's probably about how long it'll take me. I'll go ahead and pull this back here. pull this thing out and try and get it out of the garage. Not all the way out, it just needs to be pulled out partially. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I think I have everything kind of cleared away as far as the roadway. Oh, great. I have a bunch of candy canes. What am I supposed to do with these? I was supposed to be handing these out and filling people's lives with wonder and cheer. I did not, unfortunately, fill enough lives with wonder and Christmas spirit this year. All right. Let's see. Just gotta move one or two things and then I'll be good. Go squeeze it through here. Fishing stuff. Come on, fishing stuff. Any of you guys ever go fishing? Where's Grass Bass at? I haven't seen him in a minute. Where you been, Grass Bass? I know you're there. You just in hiding? Move this a little bit more. Oh gosh, I have a giant tub of Legos. Where's my niece at? If you're in here, niece, got a bunch of Legos for you. All right, got it. I'm getting it figured out. I got tools that are falling apart. Just gonna quickly get them back together. Let's see. Got it. All right. Come on. This stinking thing. You're about to get tossed in the trash, buddy. Or tossed in the I'm gonna weld you together into a sculpture, buddy, pile. Okay, you survived today. You'll survive for now. Taiwan wrench. Alright, I can get my uncle off here. Take them off. These night vision goggles kind of work, surprisingly. Alright, I think I should be able to scoot it right through here. Let's see. Get in front of it. Okay, I think we're almost in business. One more little pile to maneuver. I have to get rid of this Yeti mic. Get rid of this thing. I don't want this no more. One second, guys. I'm totally covered in trash. Got it. Here it comes. There it goes. Make way. Come on. I didn't have time to make those Christmas ornaments. Let's go. Okay. I think I pretty much got it. Let's see. Don't. Oh, crap. Don't look up there. Don't look at that. I'm trying to get it unclamped. Don't look into its eyes. Too late, sorry. Let's see if I can just pull this through here. And it should reach by there, I think. It should reach. Edgar, no, says yes. Okay, good enough. Let me throw this thing on here and get this welder set up real quick. Now I have to figure out a way to plug everything in. I can't get around the welder now. I got a couple more things. Oh, check this thing out. Did not show this off yet. Got this for Christmas. It is backwards because it is reversed. Let me flip it around real quick so you can read it. Check this thing out. Portable fuel transfer pump. This thing is a rechargeable USB fuel pump. I saw on the picture you can take off this piece, so you can literally throw this thing into a gas tank if you're going to drain out like a gas tank, and then just throw this end into a fuel tank
with Wix.
and drain out your gas thing with this fuel pump. Pretty cool.
Breakthrough.
Instead of sitting there waiting for it to manually do it. I also got this thing. This extraction fluid pump. It's basically a giant syringe for sucking out fluids. In case you need any fluids sucked out, let me know. Drop a comment down below if you need any fluids sucked out of you. Definitely not qualified. The extraction pump could possibly do that. I don't suggest that you do that with the extraction pump. I suggest that you take the extraction pump to a qualified medical professional. And if you need any sort of fluids extracted, whatever the fluids may be, I don't know what they may be, but that is definitely something you should get checked out. Let me get this thing plugged in. Pull it out. Pull it out. Squeeze past. Just like that. Looks like I've been here a million times. Crap. Okay. Plug it in. Should be fine. Uh-oh, not fine. It's gonna be pulled back a little bit. I think I'll be okay. Let's see if I get the maximum reach on this. I don't want to plug it into an extension cord. Just gotta go back a little bit farther. Okay. Well, that's where we are then. Oh, there went my list for the swap meet. I left the motorcycle parts that I needed, and I was like, got to the swap meet, and I was like, oh, good. Where's my list? It wasn't there. It was gone. The list had disappeared, and it has reappeared on the floor. Okay, come on, really? That's really the farthest this could go? That's kind of crummy. That's a little bit crummy, huh? Can't get very much reach on this. I think it's... Okay, it's like the farthest it'll go. That's not even very good. You know what? Maybe I could unplug something down there. Let's see. I could unplug my computer. Oh no. I probably can't because my computer... Okay, wait. I can figure this out. Give me a second, guys. I can do this. I figured it out. Unplug this. Plug in this to here. All right, almost got it. Plug this in. Uh-oh. And plug this in. Just like that. Get this power block. Where the heck is it? Alright, this is a little ridiculous. I gotta organize this tomorrow. Okay. Plugged in. And plug in the welder. I got this motorcycle starter just sitting here like stuck around all the computer wires. It's ridiculous. That's a little messy even for me. All right, get it plugged in. There it goes. Okay, now well, it's finally plugged in. I'm not gonna take a any more time to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. Let me grab my gloves. I was going to try and put my new welding tool together, but I don't think I will. Well, maybe I should because it has a light on it. It'd be kind of sick. It'd be kind of useful. Quickly put this together. Let me take it over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Got this welder helmet for Christmas. This thing. Let me move this over here. Move this like that. Move this right here. This goes right here. Don't mind the gremlin, guys, and please do not feed him whatever him or Gizmo says. Please do not feed them. I don't care if you see them out at the Wiener Schnitzel, Denny's, wherever you may see them out roaming around. Please do not feed them. Do not encourage them. They are troublemakers. Pull this thing out real quick. Super cheap. It says TRQWH. Whatever that spells, I have no idea. It probably spells that I'm about to be blinded because this thing does not really work that well, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it works exceptionally well. We will find out. Came with the batteries. I'm guessing 2032s. Yep.
This is how guys are treating hair loss in as little as 3 to 6 months. Like, look at this. He went from this to this in just 3 months. My boyfriend's dad is completely bald, so we thought he was doomed.
What are they trying to say?
Until he met multiple guys who treated their hair loss with this true through Hims. It's a once-a-day chewable that combines ingredients that help stop hair loss and regrow hair in 3 to 6 months.
Oh, okay. They got a battery in there. That's kind of good. They got a Panasonic battery in there. Sweet.
If your hair
let me go ahead and
your hairline is
rip this
receding,
little
get
film
the
off in here.
minoxidil chews through Hims. Take the free assessment to get started.
All right. Enough with the bald guy ads. Come on.
Looking for an easier way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brands. Just go to their site, enter your LLC state, choose your business name, answer a few questions, and that's it.
And
now your business has tax flexibility and personal assets.
Just have to take off this one.
By the state. And it took you what? 3 minutes? As business owners, we can't waste any time. That's the advantage of using Taylor Brands. They get you your time back. Taylor Brands handles everything from forming an LLC, your EIN, opening a business bank account, taxes and bookkeeping, your registered agent, and more. As a business
back in here.
One platform for the business owner.
This seems like the most cheap construction I've ever seen. That's all right. Okay, it's not working. How is this? Oh, this is on grind. Okay, it is working. Just got to put the little headpiece in there, and then we'll get to it. It'd be easy enough to just really unscrew this. I'll guess. Man, they gotta make it all difficult. Come on. I'm just gonna guess using missing pieces. Looks like it is. Possibly, yes, it is. That's cool. Nice. Definitely missing some parts on this welding helmet right off the bat. That's great. Right. Whatever. I guess that is what you pay for when you, I don't know, buy something online and expect to get the entire thing and then you don't get it. That's what you pay for. Oh yeah, that fits my head perfectly. Perfect. I'm just looking for a tiny child. That is still not even close to being big enough for my head, and my head isn't that gigantic. Alright, I'm gonna give this 3 more minutes, then I'm pretty much gonna say, screw this, where's my old helmet? There we go. Sucks. I'm gonna try and use it. I hate it already. The fact that it just already like kind of broke in my hand. Freaking blows. Yeah, it's all floppy on my freaking face. Is this missing like half of the washers? It's missing like 2 washers that it's supposed to have on here. And I did not see anything fall off. Maybe it did somewhere in the garage. Oh well. The main reason I wanted to use this one is because it has a light on there. So figured that would help whenever I use it and lose it. Unless this thing won't stay up now. Kind of low. Alright. Throw this on the floor, grab some acetone, and clean this up, and then get to welding. Grab this old dirty rag off the floor to clean it. Okay. Oh, great. Sorry guys, let me shut off my sound on my phone. Alright. It's wiped down, it's cleaned down. I'm kind of irritated about this stupid welder helmet. Oh well. I'm gonna use my old one. I don't want to deal with it. This stupid nonsense. This thing made me sad. Oh, I found the stupid thing. It did fall out. I'm the dumb one again. What a surprise. Alright, I found it, guys. The washer was sitting over here on the freaking chair. Alright. Let me just, I don't think the magnet is going to work. Found the washer. Throw this on real quick, and we'll get to it. I understand I've said we'll get to it about, I don't know, 70 times now, but we truly will get to it. I'm hoping that this is all it will take. It looks like I'm missing one more, but based on my track record of keeping things where they should be, I'm going to guess that I maybe misplaced it somewhere sitting
Bring
on
in
the
the
floor
savings with
somewhere.
Hop-Eyes, starting at just $2.99
Okay.
during Ashley's
Now
New
let's
Year's
see.
sale.
Okay,
New
if
styles
that's the
for
case,
every
this will be
room
a
in your
lot
home,
better.
just in time for 2026. Shop Ashley today.
Gonna quickly Get the clamps all set up and everything. Let me throw these bolts on real quick. Keep it in place. The heck? What is this? Okay. All right, it's all squared away. Go ahead and get this clamped down a little bit. Let me get something to maybe hold this up on the back, just to make it a little bit easier. I'm guessing a little piece of scrap or something. Anything really. Let me get this all set up first. All right. Yes, Zigzag the Gremlin is smoking. Gizmo is not smoking. So, in case you guys are curious, he is not a smoker. What's going on, Liam, is I am working on a GY6 scooter right here. And I'm joined by a couple of the co-hosts of Fang's Garage. Right now, I am setting up the welder. So bear with me for just 1 second here, guys. Get the camera kind of set up in a good spot so I can move it a little bit better. Let me get this welder set up real quick, and we'll start the welding. Get their ground clamp. Okay, this is kind of what I was concerned about, so I will have to move the scooter just a little bit to make it reach. It's not going to quite reach the ground clamp. Alright, let's get this squared away. I'll do a little moving with the Gremlin, the Mogwai, with all of it. I don't know what'll happen if you got acetone on a Mogwai. Not sure. They are definitely best friends, though. I can tell you that much. They love being around each other, despite popular belief. They actually get along great. At least that's what the Gremlin was telling me. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. A bit more. Probably should I touch it since I already wiped it down, but do it now. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm gonna hold on to me and help out with the projects. There you go, yeah, just chill right there. Okay, let's see if this will work. If I can get it on the frame, I think it'll be good. Yeah, better. Get it right on there. Okay, let me find something to hold this up a bit. Let's see, what do I have just laying around? How much of a gap is it? not much. Even just a little block, 1, 2, 3 block would be fine. Let's see what else this. How about you, cotter pin? That's what it said. Are you just about the right size? Yes, you are. Just a little bit better on there. All right. I think that'll be good right there. Close enough.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is Dope Tech from Wix.
Yeah.
Now, this whole flow is a conversation, so your words actually build your website. I'm going for a store.
My gosh.
And after a free-flowing conversation, I get this detailed site brief. And just like that, my first draft is ready. Now, that's dope.
Alright. These magnets suck, but I guess it's better than nothing. See if these ones will work. Better than nothing, I guess. Alright, I'm trying to wipe this down a little bit more with acetone. Since I already went ahead and smudged it all up with my disgusting hands. Let's see, where did I toss that rag? Huh. Okay, disappeared. Let's see, I have another rag around here. There's an old sock. All right. Oh. Wipe this down one more time. Almost there, guys. I know I'm in a snail's pace today. Luckily, I got the stuff kind of cut out a little bit with a grinder before going live, so a little bit more down here. Move this thing off. It's off. Back on there. Okay. Get it off. Put it back on. It's not precisely on there at all, so no need to worry about accuracy. I made it just way bigger than it had to be, so I could literally just cut it down at the end there. All right, I think we're ready. Put the cap on this and knock it over. Looks good. Good enough. Throw a new tungsten on here, and we'll get to it. Grab one of those. It's all plugged in. We've got the foot pedal.
Side over side several times.
So many cables, so many cords. My gosh. Grab a little. Where'd that other little rod go? There it is. Yeah, this one's been aging well. Yeah. Good. Throw the ground clamp on there. Alright, careful. Don't disturb anything. Okay, that's on there. Get the tungsten and put it on there. Come on. Made this little tungsten PVC tube holder easy enough. Find a sharp one, sharp pencil. Got a good one. We're almost there. Wipe this off. Let me wipe off this filler rod too. I'm sure this is nice and filthy. Alright. Sorry guys. I know this is quite the bit of effort for my lack of preparation yesterday. I, in theory, should have probably just scored the piece of metal and then just welded it. But instead I sat there and just smashed it and tried to use a freaking little map gas thing and it didn't work and all that. So I tried to do the lazy thing, of course, and ended up spending 3 times as much work doing it the lazy way instead of the right way. It's okay. That's how it is. Alright, got the torch all set up, good enough. I got the filler on, got that. Just gotta turn on the gas, I think. Put on my helmet and the gloves. Oh gosh, I didn't get the gloves. Dang it. Alright guys, final stage, let's do some welding. Get the gloves. Get the gas. Oh man. Pimping the cake. What the heck? Alright, let me turn it on. So far, so good. Sorry about the view, guys. I know you're probably staring at my sweet cheeks while I was getting all that done, but let's do a little welding, shall we? Put on my new helmet. No stickers on it yet. And get on this side of it. You guys can actually hopefully see. I don't know what this will do to the mic. Maybe something weird, I have no idea. Let me turn on this light. Absolutely pointless. Can't see anything because the light ahead above me is activating the auto darkening, but I will try it and see if it'll work. Maybe it'll work while I'm welding. Alright guys, time is come. Make sure there's some gas in here. Alright, we're good. It's auto darkening or this light on top, I don't know if it's causing it to activate too fast or what. Let's see. Let me move all my stuff that I carefully set here and just weld it willy-nilly. Gosh, this stupid light. I think it's actually like hurting it. Yeah, it is. Can't see crap with the light on because it's just making it the auto darkening turn on. It makes no sense. Alright, try this. And just tack it. Nope. Need a little filler rod in there. Gosh dang it, this stupid new helmet causing me all these issues. There it is. Gotta turn down the sensitivity on this thing, I think. There we go. Little tiny bit of a ease in there. Turn down the sensitivity on this. Sensitivity is on high. Turn it down. These knobs are all made out of plastic. I don't know if it even does anything when I adjusted it. Okay, got that tacked on. Okay, so far so good. Let's do this a little bit more. All right, close enough. Took a little dip. Just a little dip. That's all. Alright. Well, it is getting there. I'm just going to do this a little bit longer and then should be good. Let me move the camera a little bit so maybe you guys can get a little bit of a clearer image of what I'm doing. I'm just sitting up there in the corner forever. Should I put you here? Won't be the best angle, but it'll be an angle. Let's see if I can make it just a little bit better. There we go. Close enough. I don't know if this is good for you guys to watch this with your eyes. I don't know if it'll do anything. We're watching a weld. through a screen. I don't know, but just a suggestion. You might want to look away. I don't know if it does anything. Turn that in a little bit. It's good. Burning a little hole. That's good. Being impatient. Burning another hole. Gonna patch the hole and making it bigger. Oops. No contamination. It won't hurt. Try to fill this hole in a little bit. Should have just continued stitch welding or doing stitch welds or whatever. And slowly did it, but of course I jumped the gun and I was impatient and burned a hole in it. First thing, right off the bat. So, no surprise there. Let me move over to the other side. And actually, try to do it this way. Get it a little bit. I'll start from here. How about that? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. You don't need to see that. Nothing to see right there. I can assure you of that. I wouldn't even bother looking there, honestly, because there's not really much to see. Nothing but good welds here, folks. Quality work at Fang's Garage. Only the finest of dimes to be stacked, of course. Making some leeway. Just got a little bit more to do. So on the other side, see if I can give you guys a little better angle. Nice if I could sit down, but that is not, of course, a possibility right now. It's way harder. Look at this side. See if I can squat down and do this. Probably not. Not a bad knee. One of two bad knees. Alright, I gotta go back over to the other side. There it is. Needs to be done, needs to be done. And I need to get this welding done. That's definitely what needs to be done. Let's get it done.
Josh was just a creative guy with great ideas until he started creating with Artlist's all-in-one AI platform.
And now,
something in there, it shouldn't be in there.
Largest studio in Hollywood. Let's take a look inside. This is where Josh eats breakfast every day. It takes Josh 12 days to create these incredible films. Unlike a standard production that may never get done. This is the phone where he recorded his original voice memos.
An unconventional love story between a garbage man and a...
Here's Josh working on his award-winning films with Artlist. And this is where the magic happens.
Hey guys, anyone got gum? Thank you.
Do you think I'll get credit for this?
No, absolutely not.
Experience the magic of a Hollywood studio right from your bedroom with Artlist AI.
All right. Thinking about 75% there, guys.
Shop your new mattress your way at Ashley. Browse our wide selection online from the comfort of your home, or come in and see what feels good at one of our conveniently located stores. Shop Ashley in-store or online today.
Another little hole forming. The wind starting to pick up is also kind of presenting an issue, I think. Popping and bubbling. And so there's all sorts of things in there. All sorts of goodies in that weld. We decided to finish this up. And got 2 more to do. It should be done, I think. I was just going to stick weld it and just leave it like that, but I'm already here. Already drug the whole welder out, so might as well give it at least a half decent booger weld. I don't even know what kind of metal this is. It might be galvanized. I could wake up tomorrow with blood pouring out of my mouth, but who knows? Who knows? I didn't check it. It's kind of rusting, but it also wasn't rusting when I thought it should. So, no idea. I did zero research into that. I just said, this looks like a piece of steel. Almost there, guys. Getting a little artistic with the weld beads. My poor fitment. Okay, I think that's it. I'm sure the cotter pin assortment set is on fire underneath here. Or completely melted. Oh, surprisingly not. Okay. Well, that is welded on there for sure. Nice tight up against there. So not too shabby. Should definitely work. Turn off this welding helmet real quick. Is it a helmet? Is it a hood? Alright guys, so the weld looks pretty dang good if you ask me, folks. It looks freaking amazing. Yeah, got a bunch of contamination, bunch of nasty stuff in there. Doesn't look good to me, but you know what? I think it'll work. Congratulations, Ed Farms. You are the first person to mention that tonight, but I can assure you, Ed, someone does mention it pretty much every single episode. So it's cool, buddy. I'm glad you're here, Ed. Speaking of which, Ed, I've got to sip on my Celsius a little bit. The seat is got to cool down a bit. And I guess I will probably drill some holes in the top right here and maybe mount it. Maybe I'll make the rear mount next. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to leave it open. This isn't super critical right now. This is just the passenger seat area. So yeah, it's not hypercritical right now. As far as it being really secure. By secure, I mean I'm not going to have anyone sitting on this anytime soon. But in order to mount it right here, let me take this thing off and show you. If I want to mount it on this thing, if I want to make a little spacer or something to go in between here and here, hold it up in the back, I want to be sure that I'm going to leave this bracket on here because, like I said before, this bracket is nasty looking, and I don't even know what I'm going to use it for. So I kind of want to cut it off, but it is kind of holding these tubes together. So yeah, not too sure about that yet. But yeah, the little angle on this now, it's a lot more bearable, a lot easier. Now it's a sharper angle. So now I can start working on planning out what I'm going to do with the battery and everything. This is the battery, or the exact size one that's going to be going in there. The terminals are on that side, so I might put it like this, something like that, or possibly like this, or I don't know. I might make it so that it's like this, and the wires go through the back right here, something like that. There's lots of different ways to do it. I could even mount the battery underneath here and keep this open, wide open for storage. So yeah, this is the GY6 scooter, the little Vespa clone scooter, essentially, that I'm working on. Don't mind this mess. That's not normal. This new resident is apparently normal. So yeah, I'm gonna start, I guess, looking at this and seeing what to do next. Got some electronics to hide in there, starter relay and such. Yeah, I don't want to permanently weld anything on the backside there until I know for a fact what I want to do with it. So probably I'll probably put the welder away now, and I think I've done all the welding that I'm going to be doing tonight. I don't want to do anything too permanent until I know for a fact what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'll take out the electronics now and start setting it up and kind of planning and seeing what I'll do with that. I want to move this regulator rectifier, I think that's what this is. Move this off of here and probably either put it underneath there or something like that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and turn this thing off and put it away so I can make some room to walk around. Oh crap. Forgot I gotta leave it on for a second. Alright, let me throw you guys up here so I don't have to get everyone all motion sick. Okay, let me get the rest of this gas out of here. Good enough. My thought is I wanted to do something cool as far as maybe some like metal grate or something for this. But I kind of wanted to keep it semi-waterproof in case you did want to put some sort of item in there, some sort of small storage item like gloves or something like that. So yeah, I didn't want to make it too permanent. As far as like this thing has metal grate on it or metal mesh on it instead of solid metal walls. Therefore, you cannot hold anything in there if you don't want it to get wet or something like that. I wanted to make it so you could actually use it for storage. So I'm gonna put a little lock on it and everything so you can lock it up and keep something in there. Probably not a helmet. I am planning on probably making a sissy bar for this bike. I am for the most part, anti having a little chopper without a sissy bar. So, sorry guys, I'm just getting all these cords all put away. So yeah, if he wants to have a helmet on there, I'll just have to strap it on a sissy bar or something like that. I don't know if I've seen a GY6 scooter with a sissy bar yet. Maybe I have, I just forgotten about it. That's right, the deal. Just build. That's all I do. I just build and build and build. I build on the Fang's Garage lore. What I'm trying to do.
Take what you do best and create a website that's worthy of it. With AI website creation from Wix, every click is an opportunity to shape your brand, fine-tune your design, generate content in seconds, and showcase what you love so others will love it too. It's your business, your website. You do it yourself.
Do it yourself, dang it. I'm tired of doing it for you. Do it yourself. Build your own dang website with AI. And stop asking AI to do it. Do it yourself. Alright, and just get the foot pedal, and we're good to go. Okay, back through the maze. Could be a little bit easier now that I'm pushing it. At least that's what I wanted to tell myself. Oh my. Come on. There's that other washer on the floor. Oh my goodness. I'd lose my dang arms if they weren't surgically bolted on. I did actually have a surgery, guys, in case you were not aware. I was in a horrible boating accident when I was 9 years old. It was actually at an amusement park with the boat rides. I can't actually go into the full story because of a contract thing that I had to sign with the lawsuit. But both of my arms are surgically bolted on. I have 72 bolts. They are M6 by 1.0 thread, surgical stainless steel bolts that are holding both of my arms on. That is why I cannot go near magnets or any sort of there's certain instruments that I can't go near either. Otherwise, it could actually unbolt my arms. It is something that is very scary to be around when it does happen, when my arms become unbolted and they start to fall off. It is very alarming. It's shocking to people. They're not used to seeing people's arms fall off of their body because the doctor forgot to put Loctite on my upper deltoid. The bolt M6 by 1.0 surgical steel Allen head bolt that is supposed to be secured with a medical grade Loctite was not actually secured on my upper part of my deltoid. So that is why it's kind of hard to see, but my arm is a little bit off. Sorry guys. Sometimes because of the nerve damage, that is part of the problem, is that my arm will sometimes accidentally hit the menu button and turn off the stream for a split second, and then I'll have to frantically go back to the YouTube app and say resume. So it's part of the process, guys. All right. Let me just put these couple things back and out of the way. Almost there. I am also working on getting multiple cameras around the garage that can be activated at the press of a button. The press of a button. My mouth just malfunctioned when I tried to say that. 10:57 p.m. Minnie Mouser says hi. What's going on, Minnie Mouser? We are working on the GY6 scooter tonight, doing a little plotting, doing a little planning. I am, of course, joined by the big Mouser himself, the gremlin, and my wife here, Gizmo. They're hanging out, they're helping out, at least they're acting like they're helping. Not really helping too much, to be honest with you. Get these guys all set up here, and then show you what I'm doing. Get you in a little bit closer, a little more intimate, a little more eye to eye, face to face, fang to fang. So the next step is going to be basically setting up this electronics box / storage box. I am going to have to relocate the coil, which is under there. Let me grab that out. This is going to go somewhere inside here. It could also very well go back on the outside there, but I'm not too sure yet. It is all on the outside already, so I might leave it on there, or I might relocate it somewhere else, maybe somewhere lower down or something like that. This seems kind of out of the place, just sitting up here on the side. But I have to relocate this, the CDI. This will go inside here somewhere. Maybe possibly go on this wall right here, something like that, or maybe down below right here. But yeah, the next step is going to be basically plotting out where everything is going to be in here, or if I am going to mount it back here. I could put the battery like this back underneath here. I could mount it right up behind the box, and basically make it so that it's got all the extra room in there to store stuff. And the only thing about that is I would have to mount it independently of this actual little seat storage area, so that if you were to take this off, you wouldn't have to take off the battery. So I'd have to mount it up on this tube right here, this one that's right above it, right there. So yeah, this is pretty much good to go though. As far as the seat, I could technically just kind of rig it all together and make it work, so I can ride it like this if I were to fabricate some handlebars, which is what I'll be doing after the seat is done, or once the seat pan is at least done. I don't necessarily need the whole entire seat to ride it. I'll ride it on the little metal seat pan if I have to.
Great content needs a great audience, like your boss needs validation.
You need to have some handlebars.
Thanks, guys. With TubeBuddy, you get everything you need to grow your audience.
I could make the seat down this low. That'd be kind of sick. Like this.
So that's how they're growing so fast. They're hiring freelancers. Look what they're doing with AI experts.
That'd be cool.
Unbelievable.
This would actually be a really nice backrest if I made it like this.
Grow your business with freelance AI experts.
Kind of tucked in there. Obviously, I can't fit all the way in the seat, but it's pretty close. I think it'll be cool. I think the actual seat position is going to be more along right here. It'll be like about right here. I think the actual seat position is going to be like so. Probably I'm going to make the driver's seat probably about level with this, and then I'll make it like a small backrest right here, maybe going up about this high, just a small one, and then just make it dip down a little bit and curve up maybe to a little backrest for the passenger. I'm not sure. It's definitely going to have a sissy bar, and the sissy bar is going to definitely have, I don't know, storage capabilities on it. I think next is going to be basically I'm just going to have to sit around and do some plotting and planning. I can't really do it while I'm live because I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I could plan it out while you guys are here, but it would just involve me just standing there looking at the scooter for a long amount of time, and I'd be like, I don't know what to do. So I won't put you guys through that, but I will go over some of these things that I'll be doing to it within the next couple of lives. I'm going to be putting on these jerry cans for the side covers, or not the side covers, for the saddlebags. So that'll be probably the next thing after I get the handlebars on and make those. So I'll work on getting the electronics all planned out. Let me pull the seat off real quick, and you guys can see all the rest of the electronics that need to be put in here. It's been cooled down for more than enough time. I keep calling it the seat pan, but it's like the seat storage area, I guess. Kind of is a seat pan, but it's like a seat pan. Piece off. Let's see. West Insurance says, very nice, created that motorbike. Do you put in a 2-stroke net? It is not a 2-stroke. It is a 4-stroke GY6 engine. It's like a Vespa engine almost. You need a swivel chair. I agree, Gary Sharp. I do need a swivel chair. That was pretty beautiful bike. Do you fit a 2-stroke C? Ed Farms, lay off the you know what. Ed Farms, we heard your comment. before. So that was a good one, Ed. Good point, Ed. But I'm glad you're here, Ed. Believe it or not, we are glad you're here. And the Flasher Gremlin is especially glad that you're here, Ed. These are the electronics that I'll have to deal with. This is a fuel pump. I think I want to leave this on the outside. I kind of like the way that it looks on the outside. Let's see here. So, got the starter relay. This has to be placed inside the box or somewhere near it. Somewhere on it. I have the CDI that needs to be put in there. I think that might be it, actually. And just the ignition coil. That's pretty much everything. It looks like a lot, but a majority of these wires are just really long wires that don't need to be that long. They just need to be trimmed down and stuff. And also it's like for the turn signals and everything, and the brake lights and all that, which they're just sitting here for now. They're not going to be here forever. So that is everything that it needs to be put in there. Like I said, it's not all this. It's just some of this. And I'll probably relocate the ignition coil down lower. I'm definitely going to do something about the regulator sitting up here on the handlebars. It's kind of ridiculous if they did that. I don't know if it's for airflow, but I don't see how it could be. I might mount that either on the electronic box somewhere, or I might mount it down there somewhere. Seems like a little more sense to be mounted somewhere not on the handlebars like that. I'm also going to relocate the ignition switch somewhere else, probably, or make a little tiny dashboard right here. That'd be kind of sick. Do something with the exhaust. Yeah, that's the plan, guys. But at least got this pretty much squared away for the most part. I'm basically not wanting to make the side covers yet until I know what I'm gonna do with these electronics and stuff. So, yep, that is where we're at. If you guys are new or it's your first time here, I usually go live at around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, something like that. If I go live
with Wix,
usually I go live pretty much every day except for Thursdays. That's the day that I'm having a full-blown meltdown.
Your breakthrough. Feeling a vibe? Run with it.
Garfield hated Mondays. I hate
Can't look away to
gotta have it. It used to be actually my favorite day of the week.
Make every detail
and now it's
yours.
probably my least favorite.
Bring out
Rob Mack. Oh man, Rob Mack. I heard that you said that you found your dog. I hope that Murphy has not run off again, Rob.
Keep moving. Your site grows with you. Add solutions that meet you.
Hopefully Murphy has not run into the newest cast member of Fang's Garage, Rob. I'm really hoping that is not the case, because it is the newest cast member here. He said his name was Tom. I don't know if that's actually his real name, but yeah, he. I don't think he's as friendly as Gizmo. Just by the looks of him, he does not seem as friendly as Gizmo. He definitely has a problem with substance abuse. He says it's not abuse. I don't know if I quite agree with him on that. He's been going out and just basically he's been chugging the 5-hour energy drinks with a bunch of eggnog. He's been getting all the old eggnog that they've been trying to get rid of at the stores. He's been mixing it with 5-hour energy drinks, and I don't know, he's been not acting like himself ever since he's been doing that. Also, he's been very addicted to the I think it's the Keebler brand, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. They're the Club Crackers. That is what the newest member of Fang's Garage, Tom, has been eating lately. The Club Crackers, he's been hooked on them. I get it, because once you start eating Club Crackers, you're like, no wonder they're so expensive. These things are buttery. It's like the butteriest cracker you can even imagine. Like essentially just a butter cracker. It's like a cookie, but butter flavored. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be, of course, probably going live tomorrow night. Maybe not all the way until New Year's Eve. Because I'll be doing things with fire and explosions, chaos, and I can't always be there live. So if I go live tomorrow, it might be a little bit earlier on in the day. Who knows? Might catch me on a Fang's Garage afternoon delight special. Courtney might be there. Who knows? I'm sure she will be. She's usually here. She's a workaholic. When she used to work at Snapple, it was kind of the thing that got her in trouble. Being such a workaholic, she's working off the clock, trying to do research for the Snapple facts. She was in charge of the Snapple facts, and there was a big lawsuit that went on with the Snapple facts and the Snapple caps. It was this whole thing. She's actually signed a agreement with Snapple where she cannot talk about it anymore. She went on the Maury show. She was on Oprah. She even was scheduled on Dr. Phil to go on there, but unfortunately the girl, I'm not sure what her name was, but she said catch me outside. They actually had a little tiff, so they weren't able to get them scheduled. They actually double booked them. Believe it or not, it's so dumb. I can't believe it. You'd think that with Dr. Phil they'd be able to they'd be able to get the scheduling right with that, but no, unfortunately not. Even on Dr. Phil, they have scheduling issues. That's okay, because Dr. Phil is a human, but the Church of Dr. Phil, that's a whole nother story. The Gremlin is very excited that he is here. He is very thrilled that he has been able to become part of the crew here at Fang's Garage, and he's ready to get himself involved, I think. Let me just get this squared away real quick, guys. Okay. Demo. There we go. Get this backed up real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just get this scooter put away. Set you up right here, right behind Edgar Allan No. And let me go run. Well, actually, this kind of sucks like a point of view. How about this? We'll go here. Bear with me for 1 second, guys. There we go. Now you can see Gizmo's tush. Here we go.
So there's vocal effects, and then there's this. This is my voice. This is my voice.
Okay.
This is one of the craziest AI plugins that I actually use as a music producer. This is Sound ID Voice AI by SonarWorks. I can turn my voice or any vocal into any of these AI voices.
You can choose from 23 different styles of voices, and they're going to continue to
Let me put the scooter away real quick, guys. Keep an eye on Gizmo. Make sure he's safe. Make sure he does not get in any trouble with the new castmate, Tom. Tom actually came to me yesterday and said he was being bullied by Gizmo. So I'm not sure exactly what that's about. He said he was being harassed, he was being threatened. He said the Gizmo was sending him little mean notes. Tom actually came to me the other day with a minor complaint against Gizmo. He said that Gizmo basically, he said he couldn't confirm that it was Gizmo or not, but I can only assume that it was him. He said that when he went to go eat his pizza Lunchables, it was already opened and there was cheese. All the cheese was missing out of it. And he got very upset. He said, how am I supposed to make a Lunchable, pizza Lunchable without the cheese? He said it's ridiculous. He couldn't believe it. And I can only guess that Gizmo had something to do with it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to make a educated guess that Gizmo definitely ate the cheese out of the Lunchable pizza kit that was originally for Tom. But that's okay, guys. We are just humans here. We're just trying our best. All right, guys. Well, the extension cord baby is crawling up in the rafters up there. Not sure if you can see her. She's definitely up there, creeping, waiting for her time to pounce. Me, Courtney, Tom, and Gizmo here, we're gonna go out and actually just go out to Dave's Hot Chicken, and we're gonna go get some chicken sandwiches, and we're gonna go just get our grub on. Gizmo here likes the mild, Tom likes the hot, and Courtney likes no spice, which is weird. Why would you go get Dave's Hot Chicken and not get any spice on there? It doesn't make any sense. How's it going, P0? Buddy, I know. I was thinking about you the other day when I saw a guy riding the monocycle. I was like, this is crazy. I wonder what P0 would think about this monocycle. Tony Lasagna, $39.91 says he does look a little suspicious. He is suspect. I'm not 100% sure what he's been up to, but Tom here seems to think that Gizmo did eat the cheese out of the Lunchables pizza kit. Courtney was not there. She was actually at the mall at Macy's getting a little shopping done for her latest TMZ interview. Mohawk, it is not Mohawk. It is just the Flasher Gremlin. He just is not wearing his trench coat, which is right there. Courtney gives great. You know what, Steve? You cannot say that. Steve. Don't be saying that about Courtney. Steve. Don't say that. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes and all the comments and everything, guys. Me, Courtney, Gizmo, and Tom here, we are going to go out and probably just go out to Dave's Hot Chicken and see if we can't go ahead and get something to eat. The garage is a mess, guys. I'll do a little bit of cleaning, and hopefully tomorrow, like I said, I'll get on the live a little bit early. If you guys want to check out more of the GY6 stuff, more of the I don't know, all the other stuff that I'll be working on. The Vulcan, I got to do an oil change on it, along with the SR150, got to do an oil change on that. Edgar Allan No is not loving the idea, but you know what, guys? Me and the crew, we got to go out. Oh, that is Mohawk, not Tom. I don't know about that. Let me ask him. What's your name? Tom. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Go subscribe. Bye.